The Bible is a book that has captured the imagination of countless people throughout history. It is a collection of ancient texts that tell the story of humanity's relationship with the divine, a narrative that spans millennia and encompasses a wide array of characters, events, and moral lessons. Whether you are a devout believer, a curious skeptic, or simply someone with a passing interest in history and literature, the Bible's stories and teachings have likely touched your life in one way or another. So, let's embark on a journey to unlock the mysteries of the entire Bible and discover the profound and timeless wisdom it contains. Genesis, the beginning of everything. Our journey begins in the book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible. In the opening verses, we encounter the iconic phrase, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." This powerful declaration sets the stage for the entire biblical narrative, as it outlines the very foundation of the Judeo-Christian worldview, the belief in a single, all-powerful, and creative God. As we delve deeper into Genesis, we encounter some of the most famous stories in the Bible. There's the creation of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, the temptation by the serpent, and the tragic expulsion from paradise. These early stories introduce profound concepts like free will, the consequences of disobedience, and the relationship between God and humanity. The story of Noah's Ark is another Genesis classic, showcasing the themes of divine judgment and salvation. Noah is chosen by God to build an enormous ark to save himself, his family, and pairs of every animal from a catastrophic flood. This tale reinforces the importance of faith, obedience, and divine providence in the face of adversity. Exodus, liberation and covenant. Moving forward, we arrive at the book of Exodus, which narrates the Israelites' enslavement in Egypt and their miraculous liberation. The story of Moses, the burning bush, and the 10 plagues is a captivating saga that resonates with themes of justice, deliverance, and the power of God's intervention. One of the most significant moments in Exodus is the giving of the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. These moral principles have had a profound influence on the development of Western ethics and law, emphasizing the importance of ethical conduct, reverence for the divine, and respect for one's fellow human beings. Psalms, poetry and praise. As we journey through the Bible, we encounter the book of Psalms. This collection of poetic and lyrical passages expresses a wide range of human emotions, from praise and thanksgiving to lament and despair. The Psalms provide a window into the hearts and minds of the authors, offering solace and inspiration to countless individuals facing their own trials and tribulations. One of the most well-known psalms is Psalm 23, which begins with the words, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." This psalm's enduring popularity lies in its comforting depiction of God as a caring and protective shepherd, guiding us through life's challenges. Proverbs, wisdom for life. The book of Proverbs is a treasure trove of wisdom literature. It contains concise, pithy sayings and advice on topics like integrity, humility, and the pursuit of knowledge. Proverbs are often attributed to King Solomon, known for his legendary wisdom. One of the key verses from Proverbs is Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, which advises, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." This verse encourages trust in God and underscores the idea that divine guidance can help navigate life's complexities. Isaiah, the prophet of hope and redemption. The book of Isaiah is often referred to as the fifth gospel because of its rich messianic prophecies. It offers a vision of hope and redemption for God's people. Isaiah's prophecies include the promise of a Messiah, a figure who will bring salvation and establish a new covenant with humanity. One of the most famous passages in Isaiah is found in Isaiah 9 verse 6, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." This prophecy foretells the coming of Jesus, who is seen as the fulfillment of these promises. The Gospels, the life and teachings of Jesus. The heart of the New Testament lies in the four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. These books narrate the life, teachings, and miracles of Jesus Christ, the central figure of Christianity. Jesus' message of love, forgiveness, and salvation has touched the hearts of countless believers and non-believers alike. In the Gospel of Matthew, we find the Sermon on the Mount, a collection of teachings by Jesus that include the Beatitudes. These verses, found in Matthew 5 verses 3 to 12, extol the virtues of humility, meekness, and peacemaking. The Sermon on the Mount challenges us to examine our hearts and strive for a higher standard of righteousness. Acts, the birth of the Church. The book of Acts is an exciting sequel to the Gospels, chronicling the early history of the Christian Church. It is in this book that we witness the outpouring of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost, the missionary journeys of the Apostle Paul, and the growth of the Christian community. Acts illustrates the power of faith and the transformative impact of the gospel. One of the key moments in Acts is the conversion of Saul, who later becomes the Apostle Paul. His journey from persecutor of Christians to a fervent advocate for the faith exemplifies the radical transformation that faith can bring about in a person's life. Revelation, the Apocalypse and ultimate hope. The book of Revelation is a source of fascination and speculation for many. Its apocalyptic imagery, visions of heavenly realms, and prophecies of the end times have captured the imaginations of countless theologians, scholars, and artists. Revelation 21 verse 4 provides a glimpse of the ultimate hope presented in this book. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. This vision of a new heaven and a new earth inspires a sense of awe and anticipation. Beyond the canon, exploring the Apocrypha. While the books of the Bible we've discussed so far are commonly recognized by most Christian denominations, there are additional texts known as the Apocrypha. These writings, found in the Catholic and Eastern Orthodox Bibles, provide additional insights into the biblical narrative and offer a broader understanding of the historical and cultural context of the biblical world. Job, wrestling with suffering and faith. The book of Job addresses one of the most enduring questions in human history, the problem of suffering. Job, a righteous and blameless man, undergoes unimaginable trials and tribulations. His story forces us to grapple with the age-old question of why bad things happen to good people. The book of Job doesn't offer easy answers, but challenges us to consider the nature of faith and the mystery of God's providence. It reminds us that even in the midst of suffering, there is room for questioning, lament, and trust in a divine plan beyond human comprehension. Ecclesiastes, the search for meaning. Ecclesiastes is a book of profound reflection on the meaning of life. The opening words, "Vanity of vanities," says the preacher, "vanity of vanities. All is vanity," set the tone for a philosophical exploration of the human condition. Ecclesiastes confronts the futility of human pursuits and the inevitability of death, urging us to find purpose and joy in the midst of life's transience. It encourages us to seek meaning beyond material possessions and to embrace the simple pleasures of existence. Song of Solomon, Love and Beauty. The Song of Solomon, also known as the Song of Songs, is a lyrical celebration of love, desire, and the beauty of human relationships. Its verses express the depth of romantic love, as well as the spiritual symbolism of the love between God and His people. One of the most famous verses in the Song of Solomon is, "I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine," emphasizing the intimacy and mutual devotion found in a loving relationship. This book reminds us of the importance of love, both human and divine, in our lives.